Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Hi everyone, it's me Dan. It is the 1st of May, which means it's time for everybody's, including my favourite video. It is April's completed pages. So I'm not going to do this on screen, I'll do it off screen, but we've just got a fair few completed pages. There's a couple of whips. Well, there's a whip in here that I've not got to. And I'll be honest, I didn't touch any whips that I've written here, so they're going to have to carry on into May. And it is Mermaid, so we will get the mermaid done. And I'll set up my May pages this afternoon. So I've had quite a good month colouring. I had 2 weeks off where I just got loads done. So let's just get right to it. Just going to move that out of the way. In fact, I'm going to open it so I can see what I've used. So I'm going to go with whips first. So whips, I started this last night. It is Cosmic Spirit mythographic. I absolutely love this book. Was dying to get into it and thought I would do the Taurus page. So I've not got much done. I'm going to work on it this afternoon. Background needs kind of something doing to it. It's just an alcohol base at the minute. I might add some dark areas, some light areas, and some white gel pen stars maybe. And I've just been using chroma floors, and they work quite nicely on this paper. The light's a bit rubbish today, I don't know why. But they're looking really nice. And I've just used Illuminant White to lighten some areas. So I'm hoping that this isn't going to be a long one because it looks complicated, but I kind of know where I'm going with it. But I'm enjoying it, and I never normally do a mythographic page, just pencil. I normally base absolutely everything, so I'm going to try and just go pencil on this one, apart from the background, because that's not a vibe. I'm not doing it. So we've got that whip. That'll probably be my first page of May. And then obviously May is my birthday month, so I want to do the Gemini page, which is these two cute little twin creatures. So I may even do that this month. I've never done 2 mythographic pages in a month, so we'll see. Another whip is the speed colouring. It's not that. That's just there. It's here. So I started on the channel the speed colouring video in Fancy Creatures Special Colouring Heaven. It's issue 95, and I did the Hydra. So all I've done is based everything in alcohol marker. I am going to come back in and do the speed colour with the pencils and just add some definition. But I quite like this colour palette. It's a bit muted. It will be more muted when I finished. But I do love this book. It's cute. There's some really different images. Like I love this. The Nephilim. So I might try and do something else in there. But yeah, so I'm going to do this at some point this month and get the second part of the speed colour up. I'll just be working in pencil on that page. So that was Fantasy Creatures Special by Colouring Heaven. Then I got back into my Beauty of Horror Tarot. This was Happy Catastrophes colour along. She's colouring the tarot, and I did the Fool. So I've done 3 now. So we've got the Lovers, the Fool, and the Ace of Wands. I want to do the Magician next because I'm kind of behind on the colour along. But so I did the Fool, and I based pretty much all of it in alcohol marker. So I did the sky in alcohol marker, I think I based everything in alcohol marker, to be honest. It was quite a quick colour. I based it all in alcohol marker and then just went over with some pencil. There is a little bit of, I don't know if it's going to pick it up, Pentel Jewel just on that sun, and on the dog collar and the buckles on his bag. It's just a quite nice one. These are nice, quick little colours. I have enjoyed them, and I think even though they are all slightly different, they work together as a set. So hopefully the more I do, the more they look like a set. And obviously I want to get into my Lulu Mayo one as well. I did set myself a challenge of colouring all of these last year, and I did too. So I'm just going to keep dipping into them when I fancy something a little bit easier. Pencil wise, I think I just used Chromaflows. It's been a bit of a Chromaflow heavy month. I'm just loving them. They seem to work really well in all of the books, like no matter what paper or illustration. So loving how that turned out. And as I say, the next one I'm going to do is The Magician, so hopefully you will see that in May. And they are The Beauty of Horror Tarot by Alan Robert. I've just got The Beauty of Horror 6, so I will get a flip through of that up. I absolutely love it, it's brilliant. So a nice little one in there. Then I wanted to get a page done in this lovely book. It is Fierce and Fantasy Faces, Line Art and Grayscale by Hannah Lynn. Seeing on her, I got a newsletter. She's working on a new book, so I'm excited to see what that is. And I thought, so last time I did this, I did the line art, and I said I wasn't quite keen on the grayscale because it's quite blurry and it's quite heavy. So I thought, I'm making that judgment without having a go, so I decided to have a go, and I did Bitten. So this is the line version. It's Vampire Queen, and I did her. So it's the same image, but this is the grayscale version. So I'm just going to zoom in ever so slightly. I mean, the paper is thin. You can see the other image underneath. But I used, what did I use on this? So I used alcohol markers, so that would have definitely have been Spectrum Noir. I think I used ivory. I normally use linen, but I went a little bit lighter on this one. The top and the hair was, I think it was lipstick. That was Spectrum Noir, lipstick colour. Eyes were lipstick colour. Then I actually used the Artex pencils over the top. So I used I think I used black on the hair, the white on the hair, just to give it some shadows and some highlights. I'm going to see if I can get this to work. The details on the top was Sakura black glaze, and the brooch was a metallic gel pen, but it's just not remotely metallic now. And then the eraser is probably not going to work. Some glitter, I think it was Wink of Stella. Put some Wink of Stella on her brooch, on her lips. And then the background was, I was going to say Distress Ink, but it's not. It is gel crayon. The Shuttle Art ones, the kids ones. Just in two greys, a dark grey and a light grey, and then splattered some white ink on. It was a quick, easy colour. I've used some gel pen on the moon. I think I just used some pencil in the castle. And I think I used glaze on the backs around the castle, but I mustn't have used enough because it's not shiny. She's got a little bit of like white splatter in her and stuff, but I'm not that fussed. It was quite nice. It was a really quick colour, just a one night. Based it all, did a few little tweaks the next day. But actually really, really enjoyed it. So it has kind of made me think, actually, I do quite like colouring the Grayscale in this book. I love her. So I might do another one this month. But then what I thought was, when I colour this, I'm going to do it completely different, so she won't look like her. I might do like a Twilight vampire to give her golden eyes. But it's 2 pages in there now, so we've got Bitten and we've got, what's she called, Let Them Eat Cake? Or have I completely made that up? Cake Queen. I love her. I really want to do her as well, so for Mermaid I might do that. I don't want to colour all mermaids all month because I'll just get really bored, but there's definitely a couple that I want to do, Arabelle being one of them. Yeah, Arabelle. So I really like that one. I'm really happy with how she turned out. The red hair is like really nice. I don't think I've done a red hair like that before. I was going to like colour over her eyebrows and her eyelashes, but I just didn't really feel like it needed it. Cute. I love a Hannah Lynn page. So happy I got another one in there done. Next I did one in here. Now this was purely for a Facebook community project. We were all colouring a page each so that the whole book was finished. The deadline had been extended a couple of times, which I was very thankful for because I was never going to get it done. But I, luckily, because there was a couple of pages left and I was late to the party, so I just said, oh, I'll have that page. And then it was only when I realised it was a page of a fossa. It's one of my favourite animals. I love seeing them at the zoo, so I really wanted to do it justice. I had to Google, sort of created a palette in the fossa's fur colour and did this. The light in here is awful today and I don't know why. I'll turn it that way. So I literally just used like 5 or 6 different browns and orangey browns. And I used Lightfast. First time like just using Lightfast really on a page, and I absolutely loved them. So I'm bringing them a bit closer so you can see like the different tones and things. I wanted to kind of make it look like his fur was almost reflecting the light in places. There is some gel pen sparkle just on them little dots, just because why not? I was a bit bored of pencil, to be honest, and colouring in brown, so I added them in. There's a slight pinkness to his ears, and then the background was Distress ink. I think I used Twisted Citron Oxide, and then this might be like a mauve lawn, I think. So just literally randomly put it on. I think I based the whole background in the Twisted Lemon and then worked the darker green over the top and then just flicked absolutely tons of water on and took it back off. And it has gone through in places on the back. I'm not that fussed. This, I have to say, is not a book I'm naturally drawn to. I get quite bored of the little spaces, if I'm being honest. But the light's a bit better. That was the catch jumping out the window. But I do like it. I was pleased on it. It was lovely to be part of such a big project, and the finished pages are absolutely beautiful. That everyone done. I still have a whip in here. Whether it might just be a forever whip because I'm just not really drawn to it. I don't know where it is. It was the sloth, and I love sloths as well, so I should really just do it. I don't know where it is, but yeah. So that is Millie Marotta's Island Escape. It's the newest of her books. It is really nice. I love all the animals in it. I love the pages. I'm just struggle to colour them. I don't really know what to do with them. I feel like I have to stick to the little segments instead of colouring over them, and I just get bored, to be honest. But it did turn out quite nice. I do really, really like it. I'm going to bring my lamp down a bit so it see if that's any better. But yeah, page in there done, and who knows, might eventually... Oh, there's a sloth. I do like this water. It is just a base. I do need to finish it off and then work over in pencil, which I feel like I just can't be bothered. So we'll see. I'm not that fussed, to be honest. Another one in there done, which is nice. I've tried to really work in a range of books this month and not try to do like similar things over and over again. So this I've had for absolutely ages and have never done anything in it. It's Galaxy Girls and Zodiac Sign colouring book by Mystic Art Mirrors, and I was going to do background on this and then thought actually I'm not, because I love the hair and I didn't want to take it away from the hair. So she is marked in based in alcohol marker. She is the Taurus page. Oh, I'm having a disaster now. I did the Taurus page and I love the colour of this hair and how smooth it looks. So I based the whole thing in alcohol marker, as you can see, and then worked over the top with light fast pencils, I think. Yeah, light fast and some Lumies on a skim. And this paper is absolutely beautiful. So I've wanted to colour in this for ages, but I just haven't got around to it. But I am going to do the Gemini page in here because I was going to do it last year and I never did it. It's the two twins here. I'm going to use yellow and green, I think. Gemini colours. The skin is just a simple alcohol base. I used a different skin tone on this. I used I feel like it was Pro Marker. I got Pro Marker skin tone colours and I used it on this, so it's a very different skin tone than I would normally do. I just used some white pencil. I ruined the cheeks, to be honest. They didn't look that good. So I've gone over in some pencil and then I've gone over it with a white pencil to really give her like some stark highlights, so that you can see the white on her nose, on her eyes, on her forehead, on her chin, just so she's almost looking into some kind of light, but also she looks like she's not really got much makeup on. I've just left the lips dead simple. I really wanted to do simple skin because it's more about the hair and the Taurus horns. I love it. I could do some more work on her lips, to be honest, and her eyes, but I just think she looks really, really nice. And I want to do another one in here, and I know Christina's just brought out a new book, which I'm going to get. I can't think what it's called now. I think it's Fantasy Beauties or something, but I'm going to order that because it's gorge. And I normally get the PDF and print it off myself, but this paper is lovely, so I'm going to do that. So I've got one in there done, and hopefully I'll get some more done in here, because I do love a Mystic Art Mirrors page. I was going to do a kind of watercolory, halo-y background, but I'm going to leave it simple. I'm just going to leave her like that. She's really nice, and that hair colour is divine. So that was Galaxy Girls and Zodiac Sign colouring book by Mystic Art Mirrors. And then if you have been following along in the three-part video for this Inktense colouring, you will have seen this. This is my absolute favourite book. It is Tales from the Forest Kingdom, and I wanted to try the new Inktense and colour a page with you, and I did a page that I wouldn't necessarily be drawn to. So it was this frog with the tree house and the trees hang on, it's the frog with a tree growing out its back and the house is built into the tree and the mushrooms. So everything is Inktense. I think I used a tiny bit of pencil just to darken up the trunk of the tree. There's some pentel jewel, I think, on those doors, or maybe just glitter pen. It looks like pentel jewel because it's so shiny. Inktense on everything. It is pentel jewel on the mushroom, so just on like the gills of the mushroom, they've just got a little bit of a shine. And then the background I absolutely loved. It was the Inktense pans, which are these, and you can see on the video how I was just kind of making it up, but really liked how it was. And it was this burnt yellow ochre, absolutely gorgeous. I will be using these again because I feel like they just worked better for me this time. I absolutely loved using it, and these greens are gorgeous. Mango is one of my favourite colours, poppy red's beautiful. So yeah, I need to swatch them out and then I need to use them more because I really, really like this background. I could have splattered a darker colour maybe, or a contrasting colour just over the top, but I've just left it because I kind of like how it looks. It's almost like a stained, I don't know. I just like it. It just gives it a really earthy feel, I think. And I love this book. Got quite a few Hannah pages done now. Maybe I'll do a Hannah completed pages video at some point. But yeah, so that is Tales from the Forest Kingdom. Inktense colour along on the channel. If you want to watch and colour along, you are more than welcome. Let me know in the comments if you do. And I've got a Swedish version. One of my faves. Absolute favourite books. Next is one I finished yesterday. And it is in Luna. Oh, I written that it was in Moon Valley, but it's not. It's in Luna. And I did this page. So I'm going to zoom in. And zoom back out again. So I absolutely adore Maria Trolle's images, but this book scared me. Oh, it scares me because the paper's so smooth, but it's lovely, lovely paper. And I've only ever done this, which was all in Inktense and acrylic paint, because I thought, I don't know how pencils are going to work. Did I do another one in here? I can't remember. It might have been in Mandarlin. Yeah, I think it is. And again, that was Albert Dürer watercolours, so I haven't just used pencils yet. So I decided to do it. So this is done all in pencils and pencils only. The leaves are chromaflow, the flowers are chromaflow. In fact, everything is chromaflow apart from the background, which is a basil light fast and then a chromaflow over the top, because I just wanted the background to be really plain but dark, because it's almost like she's hidden under these flowers just having a little chill. I've been in a really pencil-y mood, so I've just wanted to work in pencil. There is a tiny bit of glitter gel pen on her shoes and her the middle of her flowers. The fly's wings has got a clear gel pen over the top, which is actually lovely. I didn't even know I had it, so I'll be using that again. And there's some Sakura blue glaze on the tips of the wings. Can't really see it though. And I absolutely love like how she turned out. It's just a really lovely, lovely image. I was in a bit of a springy mood, and I wanted to colour flowers, which doesn't ever really happen. So it's nice to get another page done in here, and I tried to avoid like the typical colours I do leaves. So there's like this really light like lime green in there, there's a bit of dark, I think I used 3 greens, but I do really like how they've turned out. They look really fresh, and the flowers are quite cute. The flowers could probably be a bit darker in parts, but as a nice spring sort of page, I am really, really happy with it. Just a lovely little page, and I will definitely do more in here because I loved colouring her, even though the figures scare me slightly because they're quite simple. But a really, really nice page, and I enjoyed it. It took me a while. I think I stopped colouring for a week. The leaves were a lot, but once I'd done them, it was quite a speedy page. So a nice one to chill in the evenings and watch. So that was in Luna by Maria Trolle. And last, but by no means least, is this absolute beast of a double page. So this was a buddy colour with Sam, and we decided we were going to tackle this double page. I don't think I ever would have done this double page if I was just going to colour it by myself. And I started it and thought, oh my goodness, why have I done this to myself? Death by double page, I'm going to call it, but it is this. And I am so pleased with it. So this was probably the first page I finished in the month. And then I just did some easy quick colours, so like the tarot card, the Fierce Fancy Faces, the Mystic Art Mirrors. I was kind of like building my way back up to doing something a little bit more detailed and challenging, because this was a struggle. I based pretty much all of it in Albert Dürer, apart from turtles and frogs. Everything else is based and then worked over the top in just different pencils. So I know I started off in Prismas, then I moved to Black Widows. I think I worked mainly in Black Widows. I swapped out the Prismas and went Black Widows. They just seemed more vibrant. I don't know why. But we have got on this page pencil, watercolour pencil, white gel pen, glitter gel pen, this is, so the blue sort of sphere bubbles that are metallic and shiny, that is Fine Tech Pearl colour, Coliro. The blue one, I've no idea what it's called. There is gel pen on the goldfish. There's gel pen on the goldfish's scales. There's there was Wink of Stella on the dragonfly's wings, but it's rubbed off, as you do. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Like, I love it. I actually look at it and think, I can't believe I did that, because it took me so long, like a month. Seriously, a month. And that's not like colouring every single night. It was like I'd pick up bits and then I'd go and do something else, and then I'd come back to it, and it was a lot of work. But when I finally finished, and I think I finished doing all like the little details, the gel penning and the metallic paints and stuff, and like the frogs, I absolutely love the frogs. I didn't base them at all. They are just pencil coloured. They've got a bit of Sakura glaze on the spots. They were poisonous dart frogs. I googled it, and as soon as I seen blue frogs, I thought, yep, I need blue frogs. White gel pen just to make them look shiny. But when I finished, I thought, I can't believe I've done that. but I was just really proud of it. It was a lot of work and a lot of hours, but I love that I've done it, if that makes sense. And I am really tempted to do another one. I just don't know if I've got it in me yet. I would love to do this. I might save that for the 6 weeks summer holiday because it's going to take me hours. Which is another one, I think. But I absolutely love this. A little bit simpler one, so I could whip a background on and then do the butterflies. That'd be quite nice. But I just think they look, yes, they're a lot of work, but when it's finished and you can just be proud of something, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is my favourite page of the month because it was so hard and so much hard work that when it was done, I thought, I love it. I'm really proud of it. Probably like one of the proudest pages I've ever done. I just love how vibrant it is, and it's really nice, in my opinion. You might think, what? It's hideous. But that was it. So quite a lot in April. Those 2 weeks off definitely allowed me to sort of smash through and get some work done on them. May, I have a week off, a couple of bank holidays, so we'll see what we get done. Just really enjoying colouring again. It does come and go, but I'm really enjoying it. So that's it. If you're still here, thanks for sticking around. You've waited till the best to last. This is my favourite page of the month. Please let me know your favourite page of the month in the comments. And I am going to get some filming done and get some videos up because I've been a bit quiet, but it's just because I've just been tired. But yeah, don't forget to hit like, don't forget to subscribe. Just noticed this little ball I've not coloured in. And any comments I will get back to, and I will see you all very, very shortly. I'm off to watch other people's completed pages now and do some colouring myself. Adios.